Hey everyone, welcome to today's video. This is my Samsung Galaxy S6, a device that Samsung released back in 2015. This means that the device has been out for 9 years at this point. It doesn't get any Android updates and it's not the fastest device, but it has a beautiful AMOLED screen and decent battery life. I installed the Kindle app from the Google Play Store to read my books on the Kindle Ecosystem. It stays on airplane mode most of the time. I keep it in my back pocket and it's convenient for pulling out and reading at any given time. It's so slim and lightweight that sometimes I almost forget that I have it in my back pocket. Between you and me, it's even ended up in the washer once. The reason I'm showing you this is to tell you about how versatile the Kindle ecosystem is. I have the Kindle app installed on my daily use iPhone 14. I have the Kindle app installed on my iPad 6th generation. I have the Kindle app installed on my Windows laptop. I can even read my Kindle ebooks on my Linux laptop via Kindle's cloud reader service on any modern browser. In fact, here's my Motorola flip phone. And you'll be shocked to know that you can't read Kindle ebooks on this device. I'm just joking with you, but I almost had you for a second. I really tried my best to access the Kindle Cloud Reader service on my Kobo Libra Color. I don't know if it's by design, but it keeps refusing the MFA code that I get sent from Amazon. It's a very small, lightweight browser and doesn't have any kind of object permanence, so it wouldn't be very useful. As in, like, there's no history, there's no way you can save bookmarks, and you have to type in the URL every single time, including your Amazon username and password. So it's not very useful, not to mention it would be extremely slow, but the concept is pretty mind-blowing, reading your Kindle ebooks on your Kobo. If we want to talk about the Kindle ecosystem, I think it's fair that I give a little background into how the Kindle service came into being. Amazon launched its Kindle services back in November 2007. The idea was that users would be able to instantly access the books they bought from Amazon and read them anywhere, anytime. They even had a service called WhisperNet, a dedicated 3G network that allowed you to download books to your Kindle without Wi-Fi or a computer. WhisperNet has since been discontinued. While the idea was excellent, these days there's much faster ways to get books to your Kindle. You don't really need an always-on connection on your e-reader. The first Kindle e-ink reader was introduced to the market alongside the Kindle service. It had a 6-inch e-ink display designed to look and feel like real paper. Compared to traditional screens, it was very easy on the eyes. It had a built-in keyboard for taking notes, and here's the kicker. It had enough space to hold 200 books. 200. These days, e-readers hold thousands of books and audiobooks. It's just amazing how far storage technology has come in just a decade. The device was so popular that it sold out in just a few hours and remained out of stock for many months. This was a very promising start and showed the potential that e-readers had. Since then, Amazon has gone on to sell over 100 million Kindles and millions of books on their Amazon store. Like I said before, Kindle is accessible on almost any operating system and platform that you can think of. And that brings me to the topic of today's video. I would like to talk about some of the amazing features that make the Kindle ecosystem so great. Number 1. The Kindle device lineup has something for everyone. Currently, there's 4 devices at 4 different price points. First and foremost, there's the Kindle Basic, which is a no-frills e-reader for anyone who needs a device dedicated just for reading. It comes with a 6-inch display, 16 gigabytes of storage, an adjustable front light, 6 weeks of battery life, and starts at $100 USD. It's small, lightweight, and offers a very crisp reading experience. This device has everything most e-readers will ever need. The second device is the Kindle Paperwhite, which is in its current 11th gen. This is also their most popular device in the lineup. It has a slightly larger screen than the Basic at 6.8 inches and comes with 8 gigabytes or 16 gigabytes of storage options. It has an adjustable warm light and is waterproof up to a depth of 2 meters. It has a very impressive battery life of 10 weeks on a single charge. Of course, this will vary depending on your reading habits, but it's impressive nonetheless. It also comes with a now standard USB-C charging port, which means you can use your phone charger to charge it. At $140 USD, it's almost a bargain compared to the features it provides. My only personal gripe with this device is that it's kind of heavy and not very ergonomic for holding and reading for long periods of time. The third device is the Kindle Paperwhite, but this is the signature edition. Physically, it's the same as the Kindle Paperwhite, but internally, it has 32 gigabytes of storage, an auto-adjusting backlight sensor, and wireless charging capabilities. However, these features come at a cost of $190 USD. Personally, I really like the auto-adjusting light sensor and the wireless charging capabilities. Not having to fiddle around with the backlight levels anytime I move away from the window or go outdoors is a nice feature to have. Also, not having to fiddle around with wires and just leaving the device on a charging mat overnight is so convenient. I don't know if it's worth the extra $50 for me personally, but someone out there may prefer this. The last device is the Kindle Scribe. This is their largest and most feature-rich device in the lineup. It has a 10.2-inch display and comes in at 16 gigabytes, 32 gigabytes, or 64 gigabyte storage options. It also includes a pen for note-taking and drawing, and it also has an adjustable front light. But all these features come at an extra cost of $340 USD. Although Prime Day is coming up, and even with Christmas around the corner, you might be able to grab a great deal on the device. Notably, there's the Kindle Oasis. I say notably because this device is not always available. Most of the time, at least for me, it shows us temporarily out of stock. These days, you have to buy it used on the second-hand market. It has a 7-inch display, it's waterproof and comes in 8 gigabytes or 32 gigabyte capacity options. It has a beautiful build quality. The back is aluminum and the front is glass. The best thing about this device is the page turn buttons. I have never used a device with physical page turn buttons until I got my Kobo Libra Color, and I have to admit, it's going to be very difficult to go back. The second one is the build quality of Kindles. This is my Kobo Libra Color, an almost $300 device. I love this device a lot, but if I had any gripes about it, it would be the build quality. Honestly, at $300, I'm expecting a little bit more. It just feels flimsy and plasticky. I never use this device without a cover, and even then, I baby it a lot. I have not taken this device out with me yet. Maybe I'm overthinking this, maybe the device will be perfectly fine outside, but I just don't want to risk it. This, on the other hand, is my Kindle Paperwhite 6th Gen. This came out, I think, in 2013. I've had it with me for over a decade. I never had a case on it or any kind of screen protector. To this day, I throw it in my pocket with my keys. I've dropped it, scratched it, dinged it, and it still runs just like the day I bought it. The battery life is still amazing, and it comes with 4 gigabytes of memory that I still haven't filled up after all these years. With a similar clean plastic around, no creaks, and the entire device just feels very compact and solid to hold. Now I'm going to contradict myself by showing you my Kindle Paperwhite 11th Gen, which I successfully managed to break the internal display on, even though there's a screen protector and I've always had it in a protective case. My guess is that there was only one way to break the internal display, and I found it. Amazon's quality testing engineers, if you need someone to check the breakability of your devices, I'm your man. But honestly, the build is just as good as my Kindle Paperwhite 6th Gen. It just feels good to hold, and you know you're holding onto a very well-made premium material. If you want to get something even more premium, you can get your hand on the Kindle Oasis, which is made out of aluminum and glass. I don't personally own one, but I had the opportunity to hold a Kindle Oasis a while ago, and I can tell you the glass and aluminum don't really affect the weight of the device. You don't really feel the weight just because of how ergonomically it was designed. The third one is Amazon's utilization of the WhisperSync technology. WhisperSync allows you to seamlessly sync your reading progress, bookmarks, notes, and highlights across multiple Kindle devices and apps. This means that you can start reading on one device, pick up exactly where you left off on another device. Where this comes in handy for me is I could be sitting at home reading on my iPad, leave the house, pick up reading the same book on my iPhone during my commute to work, and then I can pick up the same book and start reading where I left off during my commute on the Kindle e-reader service through the browser. The idea is that you don't have to worry about bookmarks or scrolling to the last place you read. It's more about convenience. The fourth one is Amazon's device pre-registration service. When you purchase a Kindle directly from Amazon, they automatically link the device to your Amazon account. You have to choose the option during checkout though. This allows them to transfer all your account settings, reading preferences, and purchase books directly to the new Kindle before it even arrives at your doorstep. This saves you so much time from having to manually sign in and set up everything for yourself. you'll see your Kindle already preloaded with your library of ebooks, and all you have to do is just start reading. The fifth one is the Send to Kindle. This is an amazing feature, in my opinion, and many people I've spoken to don't even know that this feature exists. If you have books or documents in EPUB or PDF format that you've obtained from other places, you can send them to your Kindle library. Every Kindle app or device you own has a unique email address that allows you to email the books directly to your Kindle library. You also have the option to upload your books via the Send to Kindle webpage from your laptop, or even send them via your smartphone using the Send to Kindle feature built into the Kindle app. Once you send the files, they're stored in your Kindle Cloud library, and you can access them from any of your registered Kindle devices or apps. For a more hands-on approach, you can also plug in your Kindle to your computer and manually drag and drop supported files onto your Kindle device. The sixth one is Wikipedia Integration. Ever wonder what a word means, but just definitions isn't enough? Sometimes you need more context on the subject. Wikipedia Integration is where you highlight a word or a phrase, and the Kindle brings up a pop-up window with articles from Wikipedia. The extra feature will give you more details about characters or topics within the book to give you more context and a deeper reading experience. The seventh one is the Kindle Family Library sharing feature. Kindle Family Library allows you to share ebooks, audiobooks, and other Kindle content with family members who have their own Amazon accounts. You can link up to 2 adults and 4 children in one Amazon household. This feature is especially useful if you have multiple family members who want to read the same book. You need to only buy 1 copy of the book, and everyone else in the household can read the same book without purchasing multiple copies. The 8th and final point for today is the Kindle Cloud storage. This is arguably one of the most valuable features of the Kindle ecosystem. The Kindle Cloud storage allows you to store all your Kindle ebooks and contents on Amazon's cloud service, which allows you to access your books from any Kindle app or device registered to your Amazon account. This also works for books and documents that you've uploaded yourself to the Kindle Cloud. The Kindle Cloud is an excellent way to back up your entire collection of ebooks, and you can access them from anywhere at any time. I am not aware if there is a limitation on the storage space. None of my research shows that there's anyone out there who has yet to reach the limits of the storage space, but your mileage may vary. Most of these features should be available in your region. The best part is that you don't even need to own a Kindle or buy ebooks from Amazon to start reading. You can sign up for a free Amazon account and upload your documents or DRM-free books to your Kindle Cloud library. Now you might be wondering, why would Amazon give such amazing features for almost at no cost? Well, they offer it for free in hopes that you will eventually purchase books from their store. They also make money when you purchase an e-ink reader, obviously, or you even subscribe to the Kindle Unlimited service. But that's a story for another day. I hope to make a more in-depth video about the entire Kindle ecosystem soon. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great day.